Yeah, like the title says, if I can't break out of this, then I'm never gonna make it. Let's go over the charts I was seeing coming into the day. So pretty bearish still towards this low right here. It's also a weekly fair value gap, and Monday's close was a PSP. You can see YM's a bullish candle. And I wanted YM to freaking sweep out this previous day high to make a two-stage PSP and SMT fill, but we left it by 7 points, which actually there was SMT fill on gold. It actually did exactly what I wanted it to see on indices. So I was actually trading it. I probably could have caught an edgy trade, but I don't really trade gold. This is stuff that like makes me FOMO for it though. And then, all right, coming into the day, we have this 6-hour sequential SMT with 1800 and midnight. You can see here, it's a failure swing on all the other assets. Same on RTY. And yeah, I mean, coming into the session, it's pretty straightforward. It looks like a pretty decent profile. Open high with a small wick, expand lower. And now we're right by the previous day low. So I just need something that can get me in the trade. And on YM, right, I'm using that low right there because it is right pretty relevant low compared to previous low, and it's also a 6-hour gap right in EQ of this range. So I'm thinking maybe NQ can break this SMT and then YM stays high in the range around here, and then it can long unless like it expands towards here. So that's what I'm thinking of. And RTY also already took previous low at like 7 o'clock, and it's failing to manipulate. So I expect YM to reach this low at least. All right, and then let's see what was I using. So what I really wanted was a 90-minute sequential SMT for like maybe a pre-driver entry. As you can see, this is the 7:30 candle, and I think it was no PSP, but I wanted one of them to run this high, but no asset did. There might have been I don't think there's a gap. It's basically just, oh, they have these highs. So it's a 90-minute high here, and then these highs, equal highs on a little bit higher on the 30-minute. And I don't know what the hell happened, but it just dropped off for no reason. And yeah, it hit previous low right before the open. YM is dropping off too, pretty close to this low. And yeah, I mean, at that point, I'm pretty bearish. I just need to see what happens at the open, and I recorded that. So skip forward a little bit. I'm on the 15-minute because we have this 15-minute fair value gap on all assets. So I want to see SMT fill ideally, where I can just short YM, which is what we got. I think it happened like right away. And then you can see right here, NQ is inside this gap. YM has left that, so I'm just on the lower time frame waiting for a CSD. And yeah, I'm getting ready to take an entry, but it just goes way too far, and there's no way I'm getting 2R to this low, so I just have to let it go. Then after that, yeah, we're pretty close to this previous low at that point. It looks like it's expanding to it, so I'm just trying to take a continuation entry, like off a gap in CSD, so just waiting for that. You see, NQ literally jumps off the screen, that's how high it's going, so it's coupled open again. YM and RTY are pretty weak. ES is just going to be jerking, and NQ is pumping. Yeah, at this point, I think it's going to come for London highs. I mean, it's a really deep run, like, why would it not? So and yeah, there's the strength switch at the open. NQ obviously never went any lower than this. And yeah, that's probably why it's going higher right now. Yeah, so on YM I wanted that 3-minute, but it ended up not happening. So I think it was when NQ started to come down, I just used like the 1 minute on YM. Right, I'm checking RTY. It's supporting the move, so it's kind of like the double asset supporting. It's just not high probability because YM already did take a significant low. And this low is still relatively far away. And NQ's retracing. I'm assuming it's going to just make a continuation and then go up higher again. And yeah, on YM, I kind of front ran it, but I forgot why exactly. I think it's because we had like 1 minute. So the 3-minute didn't close, but the 5-minute did. So, all right, we're trading into a 5-minute gap. You see the 5-minute time frame over here. Trading at the 5-minute gap. This is the opposing candle. Then we close below it. So I'm looking at that as pretty bullish, but I don't, am I in the trade yet? I don't remember why, because for some reason my stop loss, I don't even remember what happened, but I'm like way over risked. I think because originally my stop loss was gonna be like on a right, oh yeah, right here, like I think it's like a candle body, but I decided to put it on the wick high, but at that point the risk was like, so this is $500 of risk. I moved it up. It was check it, 860. So I'm like, that's way too much risk, but if this trade wins, we'll be all right. And then you see like I'm basically in no profit. It comes back. I'm waiting to partially close it when it comes back here, and it just never does. And yeah, there I got stopped out. Pretty unfortunate. All right, big loss, $900. My normal loss is like 500, so it's not looking good. On here, we didn't close over this level, so it's a little bit suspect, but on the lower time frame, so you see risk saving a really deep retracement, and then we're coming back over. So even though we didn't close over, all right, I think we're going for London highs now with that strength switch, and yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. And I ended up taking a long after this 1 minute for value gap and CSDs above right here. Yep, so I'm in there, and yeah, pretty straightforward, except for the same thing is the issue, because same thing as YM. So skip like the first, 15 minutes on YM. We took a significant low. I'm still trying to short it. Like, that's just not high probability at all. NQ, we took out this significant high, and then I'm trying to long it again. It's just like not the kind of setup I want to be in. Like, usually I want to be in down here up to this high, and on YM I want to be in somewhere here down to this low. I wouldn't want to be in after we take it out. So that's just like not my A+ setup, and it's just me trying to take the leading asset too much. And obviously you can see here, I'm not even sure how long it lasts, but actually getting some decent profit. I want to go break even at this high, but I think it's like, where's that? So you see here, YM is above this high now, and NQ is not. So that's the strength switch that actually triggered price to go lower. So this is the CSE I should have entered on if I wanted a short. And yeah, my trade is basically cooked. And yeah, take a stop out, which, yeah, I saw it way too late anyways. Like, I think price was probably like all the way, like pretty much almost to this low, and I realized that there was that strength switch. And one guy did actually take it. Splash is a GXC mentor, right? We have this, I guess, AMD, which I didn't see. I just saw that super deep run. I thought it was going to come for London highs and that strength switch, and he was able to get in after this CSD at 10 o'clock. So he caught that. That's what I should have caught. That should have been my one and done, but I just fucking missed it. Missed everything today. Even the, it should show here. I even missed these YM longs, right? We have ES taking out this low now, and then YM not. So that's a strength switch right there. And even though, like, I kind of just like jerked, but I could have caught this, though I probably wouldn't, just because RTY is like dumping at the time, so there's no reason for me to take it. But yeah, I could have caught the longs, I could have got the shorts. I just let these freaking opens like really mess with me, because it's just way too much manipulation. I don't really know what to trust. I mean, even on the 15-minute we didn't close, but like on the 5-minute, it's just a displacement above 2 candle closes and then into this fair value gap. So I would never normally expect that to like not work, but there's really no reason to think it's going to be bullish, besides the fact that YM did hit this low. So I'm like, okay, maybe everything's going to be bullish, but I don't know. Like these, I should like, these fail. It's a failure swing to this low, so I should have stayed bearish. Garrett's really good at like basically saying, like thinking that any move opposing to the draw is a retracement. He's really good at applying that in real time, but I just am not. These opens really mess with me. And obviously on gold, like I said, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. We had an SMT fill with this daily for value gap with, I think it was GBP. See that? So right, then obviously 2 stages as well, and it's bearish. Pretty much the whole overnight session. And yeah, I mean, so we already hit this low. We're not reversing, so I wouldn't expect us to reverse off of this low here. So even though gold like hit this at 9 o'clock too before the open, it wouldn't really matter. So I'd still be bearish. And if I use that as like a more confluence, I probably wouldn't have been shaken out of my indices bias. And maybe I could have caught NQ. And it's just frustrating because right at this point, I'm down like 1,400. So I'm down like almost 3R because that first loss was so oversized. And yeah, I just took this YM, like we came down to EQ. It's kind of just tilt really. I bought that and I don't know where it was. It was, I should be closing out of it soon. Then here I close out up like $400. All right, go to check my positions. And yeah, so these two is like 1,400, then I made this, so I'm only down 1,000 on the day. So it's like, that's like 2 hours, so I should just be done, call it a day there. But I keep on trading, as you'll see. So I got out of that initial long from here, and I got scared it was going to go because I see this 5-minute closing over, and I don't know, like it's a pretty good draw just because we did leave those equal highs overnight. Right, it's a pretty good draw, but at that point RTY was, there's a low it still had to go. Oh, it's not on this chart. Okay, wrong chart. RTY is like right by this low, so I wouldn't really want a long YM until RTY hits this low. And I still did anyways, and I'm sure I got a little bit of profit, and then eventually, I'm not sure how long it took me, but yes, I'm waiting to go break even. I end up moving my take profit all the way back up because I'm like, it might actually play out though. And if it does, my day will be definitely not as bad. And I don't think it ever came back to my break even point anyways, but yeah, ended up coming down here, and I just got out for like, I don't know, I think it was minus 200. I should be exiting soon. And then, oh, so yeah, we had like this, it's like a 15-minute string switch on a 30-minute, but like now YM's leaving failure swing, so I think YM might short down to follow the rest of the assets. So when that closes, I just close out of my original position for the short. And then, or when it's for the long, then I fucking short it. And I think I took a full loss on this. So that was like a $192 loss, and down $1,200 for the day. 200 over my max limit. And now I'm in this. It actually gotten some pretty decent profit, but basically just took out this low, and then it reversed. I'm probably skipping too much, but I don't want to make this video too long. Yeah, so we hit this low. That's pretty much all I got. There's like a 2-stage of it. We never CC back over. I'm not even sure if I got to manage my position really. I like barely moved my stop loss to be like 250 instead of 300, which I originally was risking, and he ended up losing. Bro, I don't. Yeah, this video is an hour 20 minutes long. This took way too long. What did I say here? So I'm pretty sure it's gonna go short, but considering exiting now and waiting for an actual setup. Oh, so it's because it's like an hourly gap. God, I'm trying to be lazy, but see, we had an hourly gap on RTY at this point, and I wanted to see SMT fill where RTY fills this gap and YM leaves this failure swing, so that we can get a string switch for YM to continue lower, which that is what happened. But there was no follow through, and there was a, so we made this SMT fill around here somewhere. Then we CSD out of that on all assets. So I took this, I pyramided it in, moved my stop loss lower, and I was up like decent at some point, like 400 up here sometime. I think we just hit that low, then we just fucking come back again. So yeah, I was up like 400, then we just chop and come back. And at this point, I'm risking like 150 with these two stop losses. See, I'm up 400 here, and it stops me out. Like, it's basically what happened all day today. Before I don't even know what we're doing now. It's still going lower. It doesn't make any sense, but it's literally just take out a low. That's what we work with here. Massive retracement up, take out a low, the most recent low, big retracement up, take out a low, big retracement up, and yeah, it's just not doing anything. So this is like the worst asset to trade today. And I just got chopped up in it. So that was a loss. I took one more shot, I think. Oh, because my stop loss was like right here. No, literally got stopped out to the bodies, but if I left it where it was, it wouldn't have got stopped out. So I'm like, okay, we did that. There was some setup, I think. I don't even remember at this point. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it took... Oh, I think it was a 90-minute now. Like, a 90-minute SMT fill. Arterize this gap. And at the time, it filled it and YM had it. Obviously, it ended up breaking it, but at first it didn't. So we had that fill. I'm like, all right, this is like the last chance for YM to go lower. And yeah, got in this. I pyramided again. Oh, because I was risking 200 at first. I'm like, I'm willing to risk more on this because it's like kind of an A+ setup. And it ends up being a $400 loss. And I mean, you already saw the totals for the day, but yeah, clearly. See the positions all from today, just the one win. That was really lucky. Shouldn't have even taken it. And yeah. So I missed my one shot, my one short, and I guess YM is going short. I was technically right. It's just, I don't know what this delivery is. NQ did come up for these on highs too, so it's like, bro, I don't even know. It's like a certified trading classic. But, yeah. See, I guess I was right, but at what cost? Like, I couldn't, there's not really any way to time this. Like, so you're just consolidating from 10 o'clock to, like, for the 4 hours, literally. Pretty much like this. We break this low a few times and we just keep coming back in the range. Like, so this is the worst asset to trade. I didn't even like show all the technicals, but you saw the CSD here with SMT fill. NQ was CSDing, ES did. Literally all the assets made a CSD, then we CC'd up. Someone caught longs on R2Y to go higher. Like, I don't get this framework. Like, why would you long this? Like, failure swing. I don't get it. But yeah. So today was definitely tough. Type of it that makes you feel like you can't trade, but at the same time, again, just not limiting my exposure. Flip-flopping bias too much. Like, I'm pretty flexible with bias, which isn't a bad thing, but at this point, I feel like I need to be more rigid with it because this long was stupid on NQ. I could have caught the shorts if I just, like, didn't get shaken out. Because, I mean, even still, this was like... It's like kind of a failure swing, but it's not that close at this point. And like I said, we didn't close over this buy side, so it's just messing up, man. It's like a perfect roof shape. Like, I can't believe I missed that. Like, I saw it when price was like right here, like basically making new lows. I'm like, oh shit. So it's not even really much to say anymore. Like, technical side, like even if I did lose 2R today, it'd be like, all right, you kind of suck, but it is what it is. But losing the extra, whatever this is, like 3.5 hours, like just the principle of it. So obviously I still have like 5% left, so I'm probably gonna like have the rest of the week be pretty good, I would assume, following all my rules and stuff. But if I have like several good days and like another crash out day, I'm gonna like, it's gonna take me forever to pass this eval and get anything done. So I just need to break this cycle. And like, while both my trades were pretty bad, like the first two losses didn't really break any rules, so I shouldn't have stayed on, because that's usually what makes me stay on and take extra losses when like my first two or one of them is like a rule break. It's like, oh, I should technically still have a valid trade left. But the first two they were valid, even though like they were bad setups, but I didn't break any rules. So I said I messed up today, so it's not much else to say. I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. Obviously, this is pretty late in the day, so I already went to like work out, play basketball or whatever, and now I'm just chilling, I guess. But yeah, damn, it's just tough. Like, this delivery, you can't really anticipate it, and then it's like I probably should have taken NQ because even though it's all the way like up here at the time, it's still, I'd say, closer to this like SMT break than YM was to previous low. I mean, at this point, it probably wasn't when it was down here, but it's still kind of closer, and then it's a way stronger draw, I would say, on NQ. Just because like at this point, it's kind of obvious, so it's easy. It's easy trade I could have got, but I missed it. So, not sure how to end this video, but that's my recap for the day. Hope you guys did better than me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.